Caitlyn Clark is coming for the MVP, man. Listen, with Caitlyn Clark breaking all these new records and willing her team to a 2-0 undefeated start after the Olympic break against two good teams. And Caitlyn embarrassed 4 gold medal Olympians in the last 2 games. Listen, I could name all her accolades already, but that's for another day. Right now, I want to talk about how if Caitlyn keeps this momentum going these next couple games, we're going to have some real uncomfortable conversations about MVP, okay? I just want y'all to brace yourself right now so y'all don't, you know what I'm saying, be surprised. If you here right now, next time you're at your local store, just make sure you go buy a seatbelt because I'm taking us somewhere it's forbidden for rookies to go, and that's the MVP room, okay? A rookie has never been considered for MVP as long as I can remember, at least watching basketball. And Caitlyn could make a real shot at it. So with that being said, in today's video, we're just going to talk about like Kelsey Mitchell, what she could do to improve the team because sometimes she get a little selfish, sometimes she don't do what's best for the team, and then sometimes she's the best thing that happened to this team, you know? It's just about finding that balance of understanding her new role, you know what I'm saying? You got to let her get comfortable so we're not going to be too hard on her. Same thing with Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? Aaliyah, Boston, sometimes she plays hero, but we're going to get into all of that. Let's get straight into it, all right? So listen, usually Christy Size go to Caitlyn for the first play of the game, but we're only 10 seconds into the shot clock. Kelsey forces up this contested 3. Y'all remember how they started off slow last night already, right? We all know this. And by the way, the WNBA didn't have no volume. Venom got volume, so make some noise for Venom real quick, you feel me? We got volume. I'm doing better than the WNBA channel. They might as well hire me, right? Look at this though, man. 10 seconds into the shot clock, Kelsey forces a contested 3. Jewel Lloyd is literally right there. Like, just look at this. Like, Jewel Lloyd literally has a hand in, like, it's literally a contested shot. You're moving to the side, forcing a shot. We didn't get an action or nothing. Like, that was crazy to me. Now, listen, it's an unwritten rule in basketball, but the first play of the game should always be the cleanest, high percentage shot you can get because that one bad play, like that bad first play, could snowball down the whole game like it did last night. Kelsey has to fully commit to the role she's being asked to be in, or it's going to cost this team any playoff hope that they have left. You feel me? I've seen this story happen over and over. Trust me, I've been watching basketball my whole life. I'm no pro by any means, though, but I like to think the way, like, feel me, the way Caitlyn carries herself and translate her personal demeanor to the game. I know that's one of the biggest reasons why Caitlyn rarely ever forces up bad shots when her teammates is wide open, because she knows the ball has energy, and keeping all your teammates with a couple touches, it go a long way down in the game. Caitlyn knows she's gonna get hers at any moment, so she's not gonna trip too hard. All right, let's move on though. Let's move on. All right, now this one right here, listen, like, at this point there's no rhythm or offense, almost like I don't know how to explain this, right? Like ever since I started watching Caitlyn's game, I realized where most of her hate comes from. It's from people who never watches her live games, okay? Like, just look at this right here. Just look at this right here, okay? Look at that right there. Look at this right there. Kelsey misses a wide open lane. Clearly, they can't comprehend the fact when we say her teammates have to finish her passes, we aren't talking about contested 3s or contested layups. We're talking about wide open layups and 3s that are the pro level you should be hitting with ease. It should be no ifs, ands, or buts. If you get a wide open layup, this should be cash, money, right? We all can agree with that, right? All right, let's move on. I just want y'all to understand that when we talk about Caitlyn Clark and the people not finishing pass, they think, oh, Caitlyn Clark, what you saying? Like, listen, we're not saying she needs Superman on her team. We just need a professional to do what a professional do. You know what I'm saying? I can catch an open pass and make a layup, literally. But let's get straight into this next one. At this point, like I was about to say, I thought that was the last clip. There's no rhythm or offense. Almost 3 minutes into the game at home, you have 0 points. And after forcing 2 threes up, because you're trying to force a rhythm after Kelsey's bad 3, Caitlyn took matters into her own hands. In C22 fashion, look. Bye-bye. Excuse me, Jewel. Muscle on them. Boom. That's muscle. That's IQ, okay? Like, listen, I love Caitlyn for that. Like, she like, listen, man, we ain't got no rhythm. I'm trying to feed y'all. Let me just take it in. Like, we need something on the board. But listen, let's talk about Hero Ball. We still talking about Hero Ball right now. Let's talk about Hero Ball again with Kelsey. No surprise here, and I have to break this down because I gave Kelsey nothing but praise after the Mercury game. It finally looked like she was beginning to accept her role on the team, right? We all felt like that in the Mercury game, right? It felt like she was looking comfortable with feasting off of Caitlyn's offense, which benefits her and like more anyways, considering she gonna have free catch and shoot and transition opportunities more than ever playing off the ball like she did in the Mercury game. Anyways, look at Kelsey in this clip. Pay attention. Just pay attention to Kelsey. Look, tripping over the screen and tries to force it over Ezzy Magbabor. I forgot to say Magbabor. But listen, That's besides the point. Let's not get anything confused. Kelsey is a great player, right? But she has to understand the Fever has small margins for error. Look at their record compared to the rest of the WNBA. In fact, if it wasn't for Caitlyn, the Fever would be looked at as piss poor. Let's just be honest. Elephant in the room, right? So we need some understanding here. And I hate to pick at Kelsey's game right now, but the selfishness, the stubbornness, the why her not me mindset is detrimental to the team. I see it just through her gameplay. It's times where you can hit Caitlyn and she's wide open, but you take matters into your own hands. That's not how you build chemistry. Because when Caitlyn's on the opposite side and Lord knows she has the green light, she will still give you the ball like she did with Katie at the end of the third quarter last game for the buzzer beater. Caitlyn is selfless. I need everybody to connect with her on that level, which is why I'm starting to think why she connects with Lexi Hull so much, because Lexi Hull never struck me as selfish. She always plays off of Caitlyn every single time, running in transition. Even Alyssa most of the time, running in transition. Let's move on. Let's move on. We're not going to stick on that right there. All right. All right. Now, of course, I know what some of y'all sound like. I can hear the comments already, too. Venom, Kelsey's good. Give her a break. Listen, I listen. You're right. You're half right. She's good, but I ain't giving no breaks because that first half collapse yesterday scared me straight. And I can't handle a Fever loss right now, okay? I can't handle a Fever loss. Yeah, y'all got me. I can't handle a Fever loss right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying the wins right now. It feels good. I got to ride with the highs. Because, listen, they can't afford any unnecessary losses right now. You know, they're not at the top of the seed. Like, they need every win right now. I know the playoffs are in October, but the truth is, for the Fever, the playoffs started already once the Olympic break ended. Like, they have to fight for every win they can get for the highest seed possible in this last stretch. And with Chicago's 20-point loss to the Mercury yesterday, the Fever separated that gap even more. But pay attention to this clip. How Kelsey Mitchell literally ignores a play that was ran for Caitlyn once again. Like, y'all think I'm just making this up, but look at Kelsey. Katie setting a screen for her, right? I want y'all to... No, we're going to rewind it a little bit. Just look at Katie. Look. Pay attention right here, right? I want y'all to look at Katie. Look at Katie signal her hand for Caitlyn to come. Watch this. Look. She signaled her, right? The minute Caitlyn gets there, Kelsey's already shooting. Literally. Like, I don't know... Did you see Katie Lou notion to Caitlyn? Y'all seen that, right? To use a screen and get open for the ball. And Kelsey just said, nah, I think tonight's my night. Well, yeah, Caitlyn, you could wait. Wait your turn. And look, she clanked another shot. This has to change on Saturday. If they come out playing selfish like this, it's going to be a bad start again. I hate to be that guy, but get Caitlyn the ball. If she's on the floor, like give her the ball, she's on the floor. Unless she tells you to do your thing, and she does that sometimes, give her the ball. You're going to get it back. You feel me? Like, come on. Let's move on, though. Let's move on. We're still in the first quarter, and we're talking about hero ball, by the way. This is bad. I just want y'all to know we're in the first quarter, and this is bad. The Fever is too good, and the way they played when everyone is connected looks nothing like their record shows. And that could punch a lot of teams in the mouth for sleeping on them. But look at here, Aaliyah ignoring Caitlyn. Now it's Aaliyah ignoring Caitlyn's DHO action to go force a tough layup over two defenders. A DHO is a dribble handoff. It means the center has the ball most of the time. The point guard comes and get the ball directly out the center hand. It's like a small pass sometimes, or the guard just comes and literally takes the ball out their hands. All right, pay attention. So look, let's pay attention, right? She passes it to Aaliyah right here, right? Normally, Caitlyn will run to Aaliyah and get the ball, DHO, literally get the ball out of her hands, right? But listen, soon as Caitlyn ran towards her, Aaliyah said, nah, never mind the DHO. I'm going to take her by myself. Look at this. Look. And it went in. It definitely went in, right? We can't deny that. But look at the difficulty of the shot she had to go through just to make this tough layup when she got an open shooter in the corner. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you don't have to force that when Caitlyn has the ball. But let's move on, though. Let's move on. Like, I just want y'all to know, like, Aaliyah's just that good. She's capable of making those tough buckets, but at what cost? You only resort to this type of bucket when your team cannot find a groove. We haven't even given Caitlyn her touches yet, and we wondering why we still down trying everything. The worst part is that when Caitlyn has the ball, you get that same exact layup, but just wide open this time. I don't know why we're making life more difficult than it has to be, all right? Let's move on, though. We're making life too difficult right now. Once again, Caitlyn runs to get the ball, and Aaliyah is calling for it in the post like she has Jewel Lloyd on her, but it's Ezzy on her. Watch what happens. Look at Caitlyn runs around, but she sees Aaliyah calling for it first. Lexi sees Aaliyah calling for it. Lexi's, a respectable teammate. Let me get it to her. Since she's calling for it, she clearly wants to do something. She gets it to her, and look what Aaliyah does. Look what she does. Tries to back down Ezzy again. No, block. Tries to get the rebound, turnover. Hero ball gone wrong again. Like, Ezzy had 5 blocks this game. 5 blocks, okay? Like, this is... You want to know the funniest part about all I'm saying right now? How my point is to let Caitlyn run the game, and she'll get you hot most of the times before she even gets it started herself. Lexi Hull was the first one to play in her role with Caitlyn this game in the first half to get her first basket in transition. And if I'm not mistaken, this was Caitlyn's first assist. Look at this. Lexi understood the assignment. Look at her running because you know Caitlyn get it. Look at Lexi. Sexy Lexi. Let's go. Come on, Lexi. That's what I like to see. The funny part to me is Lexi, who got it started, and she's the same one who ended it in the fourth. You see how that worked, right? Remember we said the ball got energy. Lexi gets it started. This was Lexi's first point. The girl that won the game for us got her first bucket. The biggest star on our team, Caitlyn Clark, this is her first assist. Why is Caitlyn Clark first assist and Lexi Hull's first bucket with 1 minute to go in the first quarter? More importantly, Caitlyn's first assist because Lexi comes off the bench. She can score in the... But Caitlyn... Listen, man, I just want y'all to follow the pattern. I want y'all to follow the pattern. Like, just notice that, though. Notice how I'm saying the ball has energy and it transfers. As long as you feed your team, and the one person who deserves to play hero ball is Caitlyn Clark. Yet here she is, being selfless as usual, passing it to all her open teammates to get her first assist with 1 minute to go. And the first is a red flag. I'm not going to lie. That's a red flag. I'm just saying. Oh, and it's not a coincidence that Caitlyn's first assist and Lexi's first basket equals the first lead of the night. But I'm going to leave it at that. That was the first lead they took, too. Let's move on, though. Let's move on. And before y'all think I'm just stirring drama or making stuff up, just look at Caitlyn calling for the ball here as Aaliyah gets blocked again by Ezzy for ignoring Caitlyn. Look at Caitlyn. Just pay attention, right? Pay attention. Look, double screen. Alyssa setting a fake ghost screen, and Lexi is setting a real screen for Caitlyn to get around. Aaliyah is making eye contact with Caitlyn right now. You can see she's looking at Caitlyn right now, waiting for her to reach right here. The minute Caitlyn gets there, Aaliyah's already like, nah, never mind. I'm going to take this again. What happens? Tries to back her down, gets blocked again, another turnover. This has to stop, okay? I'm not making this stuff up. This has to stop. Literally. It's not good. Like, literally a double screen from Lexi and Dante set just for Caitlyn, and Aaliyah looked at her in her eyes and forced that bad shot up. Like, I don't know how you want me to sugarcoat this. I'm promoting this now to avoid this kind of hiccup happening in a best-of-3 playoff series. And now we sitting the whole off-season blaming players for stuff that could have been avoided. We got to have these uncomfortable conversations right now. Because look at Caitlyn's body language right here. She only has 2 points right now and 1 assist up until this point. And it's like, I go out my way to put my points aside to make y'all shine. But it feels like all y'all worry about is y'allself sometimes when it come to y'all. Like, well, I mean, when it come to me. Look at Caitlyn right now. Like, her body language is just off. But let's move on, though. Let's move on. All right? So, listen, man. They still down. Nobody has gotten Caitlyn involved yet. And we close to the second half. Caitlyn still has 1 assist from connecting with Lexi in that first quarter. I remember for Lexi's first bucket. Guess what? They find that connection once more because Lexi understands the assignment. Look at Lexi. Look at Lexi running the floor. Understand the assignment. There you go, Lex. There you go, Lexi. Okay? That is what understanding the assignment look like. Just run the floor and be in your spots and give Caitlyn the ball at her spots and let the magic happen. This is FIBA basketball. We all on the same team. From there, we gotta why we gotta overcomplicate things basically. Anyways, Caitlyn has 2 assists now. Lexi has 4 points. Their stats are literally mirroring each other because they're the only ones connected to trying to win the right way together. Everyone else is playing hero ball up until this point. All right. Now look, at last, Caitlyn finally gets to run the floor in C22 fashion. Look at her. Look at her. Them big people can't keep up with her. Can't nobody run the floor with her. Can't nobody run the floor with her. C22, okay? And listen, I just had to throw a C22 special in here. Because why not? Because why not? Come here. Come here. Step back. Oh, disgusting, disgusting. All right, listen, man. This play right here. This play shows how strong Caitlyn is and how smart Caitlyn thinks. For those of y'all who've been around these past film sessions, finish this line for the new viewers watching. Caitlyn attacks, comment, defenses attacks. All right, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already get this. Caitlyn attacks, defenses collapse. And the second Caitlyn attack, she watched for Ezzy to leave Katie Lou and Caitlyn threw a cross-court bullet pass to the corner, which opens up Lexi Hull at the wing while the Storm is in scramble mode on defense. So look, she attacks. The minute Caitlyn is about to attack right here, look, boom, she attacked. Now Ezzy immediately collapses. Now Caitlyn knows Ezzy's supposed to be on Katie Lou. So what she does, she sees Ezzy makes that cross-court pass. That was usually supposed to be a shot, but because she left Lexi, guess what? Katie is so smart. She just makes the next pass, the one more pass. They call this the one more. You give up a good shot for a great shot. Lexi Hull wide open. Boom! The ball has energy. That's it. The ball has energy. That's all I'm saying, okay? Now listen. Right here, Kelsey ignores Nalissa's wide open under the rim and takes a slightly contested three-point shot. Which yes, she can hit, obviously, as you'll see. But look, Aaliyah makes a good pass to Kelsey. Ezzy is on Kelsey. Right now, Kelsey can just pass it to Nalissa wide open for the layup. That's the highest percentage shot you can get right there, right? But what Kelsey does, she shoots over Ezzy. Now listen, she made it, right? She made it. As like that, yeah, she made it. If this was Caitlyn, though, I bet you everything she's passing that to Nalissa for the higher percentage shot. You ever heard the term pass up a good shot for a great one like I just said? Perfect example here, which goes back to what I say about being more selfless helps the team in general. This helps Nalissa. This helps Kelsey. Like, it gets the team going. The ball's popping. Like, it has energy, all right? Now, listen, let's move on, though. After all this chaos and hero ball, Caitlyn still looks out for Kelsey on this fast break. This is how selfless she is. And this is a women's sport too, where it's a lot of attitude and ego going on. Let's just be honest. Look at Kelsey. Look at Caitlyn. Still finding Kelsey. Full court. Oh my God. You gotta love C22, man. So selfless. I love it. But listen, where would we be without Aaliyah's monster rebounds on the court? She freed up Caitlyn for this open momentum-changing three right here. They're only up for Aaliyah. Offensive rebound. Finds C22. Oh my God, you gotta love it. You have to love it, all right? And now, we got our first Caitlyn to Aaliyah assist. I never thought it would take 3 quarters, but listen, even just watching, like, I know you get a whole different vibe from them, what we were just watching in the first quarter. Like, right now, if you could tell they're playing more confident together. Look at this. Look at this pass. You would think Caitlyn is trapped. But this is what I mean by she like, don't underestimate her playmaking. Look at this right here. Great pass to Aaliyah. Oh my God, that's so beautiful right there. That's so beautiful. Like, listen, the ball is moving. The girls is feeling confident. Now Caitlyn can start getting into her groove because she always puts the team's needs before her own. And as a point guard, when you sacrifice like she does, it almost always plays out in your favor and end with a win. Look at this right here. Caitlyn, deep three. Boom! That's what I like right there. Get her feeling good. Get everybody, because everybody's already feeling good. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, man. Caitlyn said she's been working on her floater, right? And I can't believe she brought it out already. Because, yeah, if y'all was watching the New York Liberty reaction, I was just talking about Caitlyn's floater. And she responded in under 24 hours. So give it up to Caitlyn Clark, all right? Let's watch this, though. Look. Caitlyn takes Ezzy off the dribble. Nice little floater shot. And look at her reaction. She like this. Caitlyn was like this. Like, she was just cheesing like... It worked. I know that felt good for her. I can't wait for her to add that to her bag. Like, listen, this girl is a gym rat. Constantly working on new things to add to her game. She's going to be around for a long time. Trust me. Caitlyn, all she cares about is getting better. I heard Caitlyn doesn't play any defense, though. I heard Caitlyn don't play any defense. Look at this. Look at this. Get that out of here. What you thought this was? What you thought this was? Get that out of here. She thought this was sweet. Pay attention to this girl right here with the white. I want y'all to pay attention to her right here. The girl on the bench behind the coach. She stood up like she was about to bully Caitlyn. Girl, watch how she sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. What do you think this is, right? All right. Caitlyn's ability to finish over tall defenders is nothing new to coming from undersized Iowa team. Like, she came from an undersized Iowa team. Thankful to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We was digging back on her history and stuff. I appreciate y'all for that little run. But anyways, coming from an undersized Iowa team, she really sharpened herself through the trenches. And it's paying off big time as she gets the first bucket in the fourth quarter for the Fever. Look at this. Get by her. Get by her. Easy. Right over her. Right over her. That's literally training from Iowa, playing big teams since she was younger. But listen, once again, what we was talking about with Caitlyn attacking, what happens? Caitlyn attacks. Caitlyn attacks. Defenses collapse. I love this pass from Caitlyn to Lexi because not only did she find her wide open, she had Aaliyah open too. Look at Aaliyah open and look at Lexi open. Lexi's going to get it. But look at right here. Whether it was going to Lexi or Aaliyah, Aaliyah would have caught it and laid it up, or Lexi would have had a wide open three. This is the Caitlyn effect. This is why I say get the ball in her hands, because she's going to demand the most attention. Her gravity is unlike no other. Nobody demands this much attention in the world as far as women's basketball, okay? Now look at this. Lexi! Boom! You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to Lexi, bro. It was so good watching her play yesterday. It was so good watching her play yesterday. This clip right here, listen to the next clip. This clip, I just threw this in here for some laughs. Because this clip was funny to me. I've never seen Caitlyn dance on the court, but she got some mean footwork. Look at her footwork. Caitlyn, I don't know what you was doing right here. She gets the ball, and just look at her 2 feet. She just starts shuffling, traveling. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She just started dancing. Like Caitlyn just started dancing on the floor. Yo. And Skylar Diggins crying for a delayed game. All right, listen. It's obvious that these girls in the W isn't ready for Caitlyn yet. And if you just look at how these girls play under on Caitlyn, you understand that they're not used to the female Steph Curry yet. And it's okay. Because when Curry was in his early stages, they didn't swarm him the way they do now either. Look at Caitlyn. There's no way you're playing under on Caitlyn Clark. Now you pay. Now you pay. Now you pay. Like, listen, man. I hope the message got across in a positive way. I don't want to throw shade or step on toes. I just want to highlight what's been working for us and what's been hurting us. Fever played the Minnesota Lynx on Saturday, too. And it's looking possible that they'll play them in the first round. If they catch that 6 seed and Lynx stay at 3, they're going to play each other. And if the Fever can come out and play how they did against the Mercury and Lexi Hull comes off the bench productive like how she was against Seattle, it's a scary sight, all right? Scary sight. Anyways, if y'all want more breakdowns like this one, y'all want more of these, smash the like button right now. Hit that sub button. Turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video when I drop. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. It's your boy Venom. Let's go!